Hi everybody, welcome back to this tutorial. So today we'll be looking more on XLOOKUP and VLOOKUP. Welcome back. During this whole class we'll be looking at a lot of formulas, looked at sum, trim, length, max and mean. At least there are a lot of formulas, but we already understand how to use this formula. You just need to know how to use it before you can start learning various type of formulas. All right, so if you have not liked my other videos, and more liked it, go and like, comment, even subscribe. All right, and if you want to know how we started with XLOOKUP, you can go back to my former videos. It's always there. I would like to name this file quickly. I would like to name it XLOOKUP. So I've named this XLOOKUP, right? So what I want to do next, do other things next XLOOKUP. But if you want me to go deep into it, you have to come to me personally for a personal tutorial. Alright, come and join a lot of people that have started this tutorial with me, and trust me, you are going to gain a lot. You're going to benefit a lot from this tutorial. So I'm going to, in my personal class on Telegram, I'm going to look at the sum, how to use sum with XLOOKUP, use mean with XLOOKUP, and many equations with XLOOKUP. So if you want to go deeply into that, you can message me and I'll tell you how to join my Telegram group. Alright, data analyst, let us start with, let's go into VLOOKUP quickly. So I'd like to name this VLOOKUP. So now I would like to copy this. I'll just tell you how VLOOKUP is used quickly. Alright, so let me put that name here again, honestly. Sorry. So let's delete here, let's remove all here. Good. So now if you want to use VLOOKUP, let's say you're looking for the university, let's say email, and let's say their university, and let's say their school ID. Like I said in the last class, you have to assume, let's say this is not a real data set, this is something I just put together. Let's assume that there are a lot of university students, there are a lot of names, there are a lot of people from different universities, and you were asked to just look for these 7 people demographics. You have to look for, okay, where did they come from, what state, their email. This is the way to get their email using formulas in Excel. And you have to use XLOOKUP. So for the VLOOKUP, this is very different. All right, it is like XLOOKUP, but you will not really call it XLOOKUP. Like I told you in the last class, that XLOOKUP is like an upgraded version from VLOOKUP. There were a lot of problems with VLOOKUP, then XLOOKUP is like an easier version, right? So you can just start writing equals to, they perform almost the same thing. VLOOKUP, open your bracket. Now we are looking for Grace Palmer, A2, right? Grace Palmer. Give it a range to look for Grace Palmer. Give it a range. Let's say from here, yes, because this is where the names are, and give it a range to here, because obviously we need a school ID, we need a university, and we need the email, and we also need to add the part where our name lies. All right, so I'm giving the range, this whole range part. Now the next one you'll be seeing on your screen is column index number. I'm sure you'll be able to see it on your screen. You might not be able to see it on my own screen because this is a screen recorded video. All right, so give it a number. Now this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Now what do we need? We need the email. All right, doing the email. The email is 1 2 3 4. We need 4, 4. Now comma again. Now we need the exact match. You will see it on your screen when you add the comma. Is it the true or the false exact match? You have to use the false, then close your bracket, then Now you have Grace Palmer. Right? So you can just drag it down. Now all this, like I said earlier, this is just divine, all right, but we need something greater than this. All right, now it's starting from A3. No, let's start from E2. Let's look for E2. Let's see. Not available, because this place you are telling me this is just divine, and over here we have Onyema divine, not divine. All right, so here for approximate match, let's see what it gives us. But you see, this is one of the problems of VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP deals with almost exact match. I mean, it deals with exact things. If you want to do approximately, it just gives you random things and gives you sometimes wrong answers. So VLOOKUP is a little bit messier than XLOOKUP. Now for XLOOKUP, you know, from XLOOKUP we can bring out a lot of multiple rows. You can get the email, the university, the school ID at once without going one by one. Do you get? So but VLOOKUP, the reverse is the case. You have to write for university, you have to write for school ID, separate formulas, which can be very, very tiresome and tedious when you are dealing with long data sets. All right, so this is how you use VLOOKUP. And also, mind you, one of the difference between this VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP again is, if I add, let's say, let me add insert a new thing here, a new column. Now you can see this has changed. This was earlier, let me delete it again so you can see delete. Now it has changed again because you gave it a range. You gave it 4 and it was counting 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I add, if I add a new column here, insert, now it changes automatically because it's now, let's press it now, it's now counted as 1, 2, 3, 4. I put 4 before, so what is now showing there now is university instead of email. But for XLOOKUP, it automatically automates itself. Now for here, now we have okay, I think the formula, okay, they're still there. Okay, the formulas are still there. University of Benin, Grace Palmer. Where is my name? University of Delta, Control Z. I think they exchange. Yeah. So for XLOOKUP now, let's check this. Sorry. University of Delta. Okay, yes. So for XLOOKUP, if we insert a new column for XLOOKUP parts, it does not change because you told XLOOKUP what XLOOKUP saw was anything behind Onyema, anything behind divine or after divine that has divine in this whole place, you should bring it out, bring out the information. You did not give it a range and name all this as 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, XLOOKUP is different, and XLOOKUP is able to bring out both the email and the school ID at once without having to write them singly or individually. All right, so we are having to write them singly or individually, so we're able to just bring out all the data from what you need. So you see that for the XLOOKUP is more easier than the VLOOKUP. So that should be all for now. Thank you for really attending this class. This should be the end of our formula in Excel. For the next class, we'll be looking at charts in Excel. So you are almost coming to an end of the beginner section in Excel. Do not forget to subscribe, to like, to comment. Always try to comment on the community, because you don't know the time I'll be able to post job opportunity or post any job opening that is out. So I need active members of my community. I need active individuals that are ready to learn. All right, this is not just a learning center. It's where you come to also job opportunities, job openings. All right, so thank you so much and have a nice time. Bye.